He's back! He's back!
ChunkCloggers.
Back!
I gotta get out of here! Too late! Ready or not, here he comes.
Hello, welcome back to ChunkClogger, my collection log slot chunk locked Iron Man, who from now I'm just going to be referring to as ChunkClogger because that is so hard to say, I fuck it up every single time. Before we get into the episode, I want to talk about video releases and expectations specifically for this episode. Now, I'm doing this account for fun and I really do appreciate the huge amount of interest that this has gathered. I'm excited to see where this account goes and I'm hoping you will follow me on that journey. Because I'm playing this account for fun and therefore it's going to take, a little bit of time, I'm playing at my own pace, I'm not in any particular rush, so I'm hoping you'll understand that won't be necessarily a consistent release of videos. But please do watch them when they come out, I really do appreciate it, it's always really fun to read your comments. Now for expectations for this video. Some Snowflake accounts you'll watch do these enormous grinds, each video is going to be these horrible things like Limpworks videos, which I always find incredibly entertaining. This video is not going to have such an enormous grind compared to our last one where we killed 30,000 goblins. We're actually going to unlock quite a few chunks in this video, and some people might find that a little bit disillusioning compared to the first episode. This is because we've unlocked the new rule where we can get random events, collection log slots, and this will propel us a little bit further on the account. So if you're expecting a really big horrible grind on this one, you're not necessarily going to find it, but you are going to get some really good chunk unlocking content. And we've definitely got some very difficult grinds on the horizon. As we kind of get further into the account, it's actually going to become more difficult to unlock chunks. So this early stretch of unlocking random event collection logs is really going to propel us a little bit further, but we're still going to have some horrible grinds in the future. With that out of the way, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. In the previous episode, we spent over 5 in-game days to unlock 3 collection log slots: the Sandwich Lady Top, the Rune Scimitar Ornament Kit Zamorak, and the Frog Slippers from 25 beginner clue caskets and 2 easy clue caskets, by killing nearly 32,000 goblins. Getting the 3 collection logs was the prerequisite for unlocking the next chunk, where we rolled and were able to unlock the farm chunk north of Lumbridge. This unlocks 2 things: the farm chunk and the ability for us to get random event collection log slots. So this episode is all going to be about new collection logs. Now we're not going to be just waiting around for these random events to happen. We're obviously going to try and get collection logs as we go. And last time I lied to you.
How dare you!
There was another method of getting collection logs in this chunk, and that is through forestry random events. But I wanted to prove that I could get a few collection logs using just beginner caskets in the first chunk, and I'm very proud that I've done that. Now to do the forestry random events, I will need an alt, because I can't produce forestry random events, but my main can, and then this account can join in. Now, as you can see, there are 4 collection log slots we can get from forestry in this chunk, which are the Fox Whistle, which is from the Fox Hunter random event, the Golden Pheasant Egg, which is from the Pheasant random event, the Sturdy Beehive Parts, which is from obviously the Beehive random event, and the Petal Garland, which is from the Dryad random event. So yes, the aim of this episode is to unlock more chunks through forestry and random event clogs. As you can see, we've only unlocked 3 collection log slots. These are our starting levels, 0 in the woodcutting on my ad. And if we look at our age, we have spent 5 days, 8 hours, 3 minutes, over 54 days. It's been a really, really long grind to that one. So this should be a bit more pleasant than AFK.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! What does it look like I'm doing?
Right, first step is to get our woodcutting, firemaking, and fletching up to 15 so we can start doing stuff with oak. Got to bring any money and I can't bother to go get it, so I'm just going to do a bit of pickpocketing, and that is leaving. No level 2 Rocky Pet, what's this?
Well, that's really not fair.
I know.
Right, I'm going to get my firemaking to 15. Fastest way to do that is light the logs on top of the Lumbridge Castle by hopping. Change your plans, that was a stupid idea because that means I would have to world hop, and I don't want to world hop because I would try to get random events here. World hopping would reset that. So we're not doing that, we're going to just chop and burn. And with this tree chopped down, we should be able to upgrade from our iron axe to our black axe at level 11, which we got from our easy casket. And that is the 15 firemaking required for oak logs. Level 24, and also our first random event of the episode, Evil Bob. And that is 15 fletching, which means that we can now fletch oak logs, which is going to make our life a little bit easier. As you can see here, get 15 fletching. We got 27 woodcuts. Really not powerful. So the plan is we wear our frog slippers and then we start cutting down oak tree. We've got our main here, which has got the forestry kit and the full regalia, who's going to be cutting down the trees with us. That should hopefully spawn the events. So this is our first event, and as you can see, this is not an event we can get a collection log slot from, possibly. But it does mean my theory works, and we can spawn and do the random events from other people near us. Most recent random event, Rick Turpentine, but yeah, look. Blue Path of Key, how bizarre. And that is 40 wood cutting. Damn, I was hard clicking, I couldn't get it, but I did get 30 fletching, which is what I'm trying to get for willow logs during a Endlings event. So there you go. The Freaky Forester event, pretty good. 50 wood cutting. And thought whilst I was here, I should kill the gardeners until we get their unique drop, which is not a collection log slot, which is gardening boots. Pretty good. First time we're getting this event. Absolutely fantastic. So this is one of the ones that we can get a collection log slot off of. No collection log slot. Another chunk man in the wild, Chunk U. And this is our first random event on the episode we can get a collection log slot for, the Beekeeper random event. And there we go, a new collection log slot. And a lamp, didn't know they gave that, that's good. And as you can see, we've now obtained 1 out of 23 random event clogs, 4 out of 5,000, 4 out of 1,500. We've now updated our little tracker at the side, all good. And there we go, a new collection log in the bank. Eagle-eyed among you will know something. We have gotten 5 collection logs unlocked total, 2 out of 3, because during work I got the frog token. So we only have to get 1 collection log slot till we are going to roll another chunk. So that's great news. Have a look. And there you go. 5 collection log slots, 2 random events. I didn't get a single random event in the last 2 days and then 2 in 1 day. A dunce random event gives level 4 agility. Nice. And that is 60 wood cutting. So now we can cut yews. There is one in this chunk, but we're not going to swap to it because it's so much faster on willows. This is another random event we might be able to get a collection log from. We are only 1 from getting the next chunk unlock. Very exciting. This can give emotes though, so they're kind of a 50-50 really. Okay, that's all of them done. Can we get the collection log slot, please? No emotes. No emotes. Damn it! Useless!
Waste of my damn time.
Another Evil Bob random fishing event. Means I think this is our second one. 650 XP, 10 fishing. That is 50 fletching. I didn't get it in time, but we did just unlock a new collection log slot, sturdy beehive parts, because of the random event that's happened here, the unfinished beehive. So I'm going to try and finish the event. That is the 3 collection log slots we needed to roll a new chunk. Amazing news. As you can see, we have changed our little tracker up at the top. And you can go to collection logs and see that we've gotten 6 now. If we go to other, and then we go down to forestry, we've got these sturdy beehive parts. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. The random events and the forestry events been few and far between, especially the random events where I can actually get collection log slot. So that's been pretty rough. But yeah, over 2 days in game time. So as you can see, we have unlocked 2 chunks and we are looking to unlock our 3rd. And now without further ado, let's actually roll our chunk. Oh, okay, this is a really, really good chunk. Fantastic. So we've unlocked the one south. We've got a column now, which is pretty good. The reason this is a good chunk for us is it unlocks a full quest, which gives us a really good crafting XP. It unlocks fishing, which technically means that we can get the fishing pet, the collection log slot. It unlocks mining, which technically means that we can get mining pet. But also in the swamp around here, there are 3 giant frog spawns, which drop collection log slots. The curved bone in a 1 in 5,000 drop, and the long bone in a 1 in 400 drop. I completely forgot to mention that that chunk took us from 1 woodcutting to 67 woodcutting, 1 fire making to 15 fire making, and 1 fletching to 51 fletching. You know, so we made huge gains there. And we also got a couple of other levels along the way, like 4 farming and the like. I don't believe you can get emotes for this one. Should be able to get a collection log slot here. Bring raw pheasant. I can do boss. Excellent. Hands off the wheel. And there you go. There's the lederhosen shorts. That is a collection log slot. Fantastic. It looks pretty good with the frog feet, actually. As you can see, that is our 7th collection log slot. This one from a random event. So we got the lederhosen shorts as mentioned. Fantastic. I've updated here to say 7 collection log slots and 1 out of 3. Only 2 more before we get a new chunk. And with that lamp from the genie, it gives us 40 experience and 5 agility. And that wonderful level right there is 70 woodcutting. Pretty high, definitely a higher skill by a long shot. Oh, this is the beekeeper event. We've already got one of the beekeeper pieces. That's good. Best event. Come on now, what do we get? We are 7 collection logs unlocked. We are 1 of 3 until the next chunk. What do we get? Beekeeper's gloves. Okay, cool. As you can see, we are now at 8 collection logs, and if we go to random events, here's here. You can see we've got 2 pieces of the beekeeper outfit, so we only need 1 more. We've updated it over here until we have unlocked a new chunk. Very exciting. And as you can see here, we're putting these in the order we got them, the lederhosen and the beekeeper's gloves. 8 total. Oh, I do believe this is our final piece of clog before we get a new chunk. Now, what piece do we get? The lederhosen top. That's a new collection log slot. Fantastic. We go to collection logs. That is 9, a multiple of 3, which means that we are able to get a new chunk. Damn, I be looking excellent.
That dude cleans so good.
If we go to our collection log tab, you can see the last 3 collection slots we got were the lederhosen shorts, the beekeeper's gloves, and also the lederhosen top as it goes in there. We've unlocked 9 collection log slots, 3 out of 3. If we go here, 9 collection log slots. Go to other. The random events are the ones that we have now got the 3 of. Bit of a shame we didn't get any forestry events in this chunk, but hey-oh. Happy with what we got. If we talk to our buddy Hans here, you can see that we've been there for 7 days, 17 hours, 32 minutes total, over 62 days ago when the account was created. So, you know, it's taken us a couple of days. This one's been much faster than the previous one, so we got a bit lucky there, which is nice. And now let's roll another chunk. As you can see, we've unlocked 3 chunks here, a solid column above and below Lumbridge. The last chunk we unlocked was the Lumbridge Swamp. We are probably going to go back there very soon to get the long bone and try and get the curved bone, but I thought we would do more forestry whilst we had the opportunity to do so, really. And so let's roll our 4th chunk and hope for the best. Go. Ah, fantastic. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. This is exactly the chunk I wanted. So there you go. This is the kind of ham hideout chunk. We've also got access now to a bit of farming there, a couple of new trees, that kind of thing, be able to start a new quest. But the main reason I really wanted this chunk is because it's so close to Draenor Village. 1 more chunk unlock for really easy access to forestry. Currently I have to use an alt all the way in Lumbridge on the willow trees, and it's quite a pain to kind of summon the forestry events, and they're very slow, which is why we're not getting any luck there. Unlock Draenor, that would be a huge boon. So let's go have a walk around the chunk. Right, time to unlock the chunk. Go. This chunk is now available to us. We can go through it. So as you can see here, we've got the free patch. We've also got access to a mugger who drops a couple of things that I thought they would drop the same thing as men, but they don't. They drop something slightly different from men, including a rope. I'm not sure if that would be useful for us at all, but there you go. We've got our first tree patch, which is quite nice. And over here, the coup de grace, which is the ham hideout. Currently, I don't have high enough thieving to really do anything. That's agility. I currently don't have high enough thieving to really do anything with the ham hideout, so kind of unlucky there. But I will get my thieving up and then we can go into the ham hideout, because the ham people drop... The ham people?
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, the ham people. Ham men and women. I don't know, ham guards as well. They drop some random stuff, so that is actually pretty useful for the account, which is fantastic. I can double check to see what they drop. I'm pretty sure the only thing they drop that would be useful for collection logs is the kind of easy clues, and they drop them at a very high rate. I think maybe this is picklockable, but it might scale with your level, and I'm only 5 thieving here. My thieving is just getting lower and lower as I'm trying to get in here. But we will get in here. Hey! That took 2 minutes. Oh, thank God, I thought it closed. An easy diary done. So let's see what these guys drop. Hold on a bloody minute. These guys drop thread and needle. Of course they drop thread and needle. That's literally what they do. Yeah, you can pickpocket thread and needle. And I thought this chunk would only be useful for, you know, the getting easy clues. Because if you look at the ham members, it's like a 1 in 25 chance of it. But, and Threedle and Ned, Friedel and Ned will allow us to create the pheasant's outfit if we get enough pheasant pieces from the forestry event. So that is actually another way for us to get a collection log slot from this chunk. How fantastic. I believe that's it. So it's just easy clues and the thread and needle. But I mean, that's still pretty amazing. And also it's a really good way of getting easy clues. Our previous best one was killing goblins for like 1 in 90. That was unbelievably painful. So there you go. So as you can see, we've already got 23 pheasant tail feathers from the forestry event. It only requires 15 pheasant tail feathers to make any other pheasant pieces. So theoretically, we can already get a collection log spot here. I think what I want to do is do more forestry events so they can see if we can try and get more of these pheasant tail feathers. What I'm planning on doing is getting my thieving up from men and then going over to the ham hideout and going thieving there to try and get the needle and thread so that I can make the pheasant outfit. And then after that, I'm going to go and try and get the long bone. After that, we've got one more collection log slot if I've not already got a random event. Then I'll just go back to forestry to try and get more forestry events like pheasant tails. Incredible, sounds like a plan. As you can see right on the edge of our chunk, there's a special goblin holding a spear. This is a drop table 2 goblin, and technically they have a slightly different drop tables. So one of the things they drop is a red cape. And whilst we can get the ham cape as well, I think it'd be good to try and get the only cape that's available because of this guy's here. So let's try and get the red cape from this goblin as well, because we've got no cape slot at the moment. Well, I'm only about 60 kills, 70 kills into trying to get this cape, but we've got a new random event. Do we get another piece of the beekeeper outfit? We do indeed. The beekeeper boots, fantastic news. That is a new collection log slot, moving us up to 10. As you can see here, we're only 2 pieces shy of the entire beekeeper outfit. That's pretty good. And with that, we only need 2 more collection log slots. We have updated the graphic at the sides, so we've got 10 total. Oh, I forgot. We got a lamp. That goes in agility. XP, and that should take us up to 6. Nice. Irony is not lost on me that I just got a beginner clue step, which requires the red cape in Varrock, and the red cape is 1 in 128, and I'm 160 kills in, so, you know, I've been spooned before, but you know, obviously going the other way. But yes, a very prophetic clue here. Okay, this is back-to-back beekeeper event. I'm still trying to get the cape. I've literally got like 250 kills, and I've got 2 back-to-back beekeeper events. I was really hoping to get the pheasant's outfit or the longbone or something, but nope, just getting very, very lucky with random events here. Another piece of the beekeeper outfit. There you go, the beekeeper's legs. Fantastic. Little white trousers. And this lamp goes into agility. Really accelerating the pace there. We've got 11 total collection logs unlocked. We go to the random events, and we've got almost all of the beekeeper outfit minus the beekeeper's hat. I've still got the beekeeper boots in my inventory. That's how long we've been here. Either way, we have updated the graphics, so 11 total collection logs unlocked and 2 out of 3 until the next chunk. This is absolutely insane. I've gotten 3 random events. I've killed 390 of the goblin. Still no red cape, which I know you can get. Definitely the possibility of getting a collection log slot here, but it's usually going to be emotes. And that is the 3rd collection log slot. This is definitely going to be the fastest one we get in the account total, surely, right? That's 3 in like 3 or 4 hours. Absolutely mad. All from random events. So we got the beekeeper boots, the beekeeper legs, and then we got the camo top. I mean, that's 3 collection logs unlocked. That's the next chunk unlocked.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
I've still not even got the cape. I'll show you the loot log. I also did 50 kills last night. There's 338 plus the 50 I did last night. 0 red cape. I'm just getting I always get really unlucky on these stupid goblins. That blue score we got earlier, not prophetic, was more like an omen. Well, there you go. We've gotten, as you can see, 3 collection log slots. I'm wearing all of them. Boots, legs, and camo top. All happening whilst trying to kill this goblin. It's like most 4 hours. We're going to go check. We've updated the graphics at the side, and we can go and roll a new chunk in a second. Let's go and check how long it took. Right, if we talk to our buddy Hans, you can see that we spent 7 days, 22 hours, 29 minutes on there. So we get like 4 or 5 hours. It's really not taking that long. Right, as you can see, as we had like last night or this morning, whenever it was, these are the chunks we have available to roll. The Toll Gate, the Alcarid Mine, Champions Guild West, Champions Guild East, Draenor Farm, Draenor Village, and Lumbridge Swamp West. I've got a chunk that I want in mind, but I'm not going to say it out loud just in case we speak it out of existence. I've already quite unlucky today. Well, I'm unlucky with the red cape. I'm obviously really lucky with the chunks. I don't know. It's a very weird day. Okay, so let's roll the chunk, I suppose. Where do we get next? Okay, so this is east of the Champions Guild. A Varrock Southgate entrance. I wonder if you can get access to Charlie here. So those are now available. Let's go and explore. I genuinely cannot believe this has happened. Let's go and explore the chunk. We got a nice little column going on there. Unlock it for ourselves. There we go. The new chunk is unlocked. I actually don't think you can get into the north chunk from here. This little sliver. Remember, you've got the jump over fence, which requires 13 agility, which is why we've been trying to get our agility up to 13, because then that technically is a way for us to train agility. But, lucky enough, there is a route north through this area, as you can see here. There's also a canoe station, so we can theoretically canoe up there. So, let's have a look at the chunk then. There's 3 pretty notable things in this chunk, as far as I'm aware. Here is a wheat field, and theoretically you can get into Puro if you are level 17 hunter. Currently not level 17 hunter, obviously level 1 hunter. It might be worth starting to lamp that maybe soon to see whether or not we can get into Puro and start getting some hunter XP. North of here, finding access to guards. Do guards drop anything? I think they drop nature runes. You know, they're not terrible. Nature and flower runes, and medium clues actually. To be fair. Ah, and there you go. So theoretically now we've got access to Charlie the Tramp, which means that we can do Charlie the Tramp steps, or some of them at the very least. That's great news. He does walk out of the chunk, but he does walk into ours as well. So we can always try and do a Charlie the Tramp step. That's good. We have access to the Chaos Altar. I don't think that there's anything that interesting there. I mean, we get a lot of music tracks. So nothing that interesting in Varrock. I said 3 things. I meant 4 things. One of the things is the Dark Wizards. They actually drop a pretty decent amount of like additional runes. So we're talking about like cosmic runes, nature runes, lore runes, that kind of thing. So they can drop those. So if we do ever get a grind where we need that, we can kill these guys and we're able to get. I don't have anything, but like we should be able to get something. I said there were 3 things, but actually there are 4 things because I forgot there was a master farmer here. So we can actually get seeds now and plant our hop seed. Be very, very good news. So we can get our farming up, which is good. So we should start doing that. Oh, there's another level 5 goblin. Maybe this one has the red cape. That one didn't. You are joking.
Are you kidding me?
Well, there you go. there's the red cape. Fuck off. Cannot believe it. Right. Now we've got the red cape. We can go and do the pickpocketing of the what's it called? The ham members. Then we can get up to pickpocketing master farmers. Then we can get some hop seeds for our hops patch. I cannot believe that. It's unbelievable. So yeah, we've got access to things that can get us closer to collection log slots here. So Charlie the Tramp, Puro, and a master farmer. But you know, nothing that radical. The plan stays the same. We are going to go back to thieving, well, start thieving, I suppose, and then get thread to get the pheasants outfit from the forestry event. And that is 15 thieving, which should allow us to get, there you go, get ham followers. We should go and try and pickpocket them now. I need some food. I've still got my hardcore status, so trying not to lose that. And look, here we go. We have now finally put our collection log slots from the last chunk into this tab. Incredible. Let's start pickpocketing ham followers, I suppose. You rub the buttons on your clothes, but they aren't improved by the process. Never been... rough one. Then I unironically get the ham cloak as my first piece of gear. So we swap for them. But we will be wearing the red cape permanently outside the ham hideout. Amazing, we just got the thread. Now all we need is the needle, I'm pretty sure, and we are good to go. And that is the needle and thread, so let's go and make one of those pheasant pieces. Righto. So let's... Oh, I need 2 crafting. Lucky enough, in my chunks I have an ability to get 2 crafting. What the fuck is this? Literally like 4 in a row. Oh no, we did have the commando top. Okay, fine. Well... God damn it. Well, this isn't god damn it. This is great. I'm really excited. But I really wanted to get the pheasant tail feather. This should be our last bit of the beekeeper outfit. Pretty sure. There is the beekeeper's hat. That is our newest collection log slot. That's like 4-5 collection log slots today. I knew that the random events would accelerate our collection log slot gain, but from going from the 32,000 goblins we killed and how long that took to how many collection logs we've gotten since then, it just feels crazy to me. So maybe it was just the first grind that was really bad that really kind of set my brain up. Also, I can't do maths. That is 2 crafting. We can now make the pheasant clothing, which we bloody will, I'll tell you right now. That is the pheasant hat. Oh, habon. Beautiful. Yeah, that looks great. That's another collection log slot done. So there you go. In less than 2 minutes, we've gotten the whole beekeeper outfit. Well, not the whole beekeeper outfit, but the beekeeper hat. And we've gotten the pheasant hat. How wonderful. So if we go to our collection log slots, there you go, 14. And now we only need 1 more collection log until we get the next chunk. This has been a rapido bit of a grind, honestly. We said that we were going to go and try and get the long bone from the frog, so let's go do that. With this absolutely bizarre get-up, I look like an old-school RuneScape highwayman. I'm going to come steal your Gillinor points. And there we have it, not too long later, a long bone in the inventory. Check how many we killed. 166 giant frogs. For the long bone, so not too bad actually. As you can see, collection log, that is number 15. So if we go to other, I believe, there is the long bone. We've now gotten we did get a beginner clue step, which is Charlie the Tramp, so we're gonna go check that one out. But as you can see, this little theatre troupe boy has now gotten all the collection logs he needs until the next chunk. So let's roll the final chunk of the episode and see where we're going. Fantastic. This episode we've unlocked a bunch of chunks, and this is going to be the last one of the episode before we sign off. So as you can see here, we rolled 1 chunk yesterday evening, 1 chunk today, and then we're going to roll another chunk today. Got the ability to get to the Varrock East Mine now, the Champions Guild and the Varrock West Mine, and also Varrock proper. So without further ado, let's roll the chunk picker, see what we get. Okay, the Lumbridge West Swamp, that's pretty good. So this chunk is pretty good for a number of different reasons. You can actually complete the Restless Ghost now that we've got this, which is great. But the main reason this chunk is very, very good is because we now have access to the Lumbridge Swamp Cave. And within the Lumbridge Swamp Caves, which we can get in because you can buy a candle here, you can start killing things for Slayer collection. Unfortunately, we only have 1 Slayer currently, so we're going to have to start lamping that up. Another nice thing is that, as you can see here, 2 easy clue steps are in this chunk. I think it's both in Father Ernie's house. So we are now able to do slightly more easy clues than we were previously. So if we wanted to go back to a clue grind, that's much more achievable. Another good thing is we don't have to go anywhere. The chunk is right where we are. Click this button. It is now accessible to us. And that's where we're going to draw the episode to a close. We've unlocked a lot of collection log slots this episode, a number of random events, forestry, and now 1 through miscellaneous. So in this episode, we've unlocked 12 collection log slots, which means we've unlocked 4 complete different areas of the map we can use. That being the East Lumbridge Swamp, Ham Hideouts, the South Varrock, and also the West Lump. As you can see, these are my final stats of the episode. We're going to start lamping Slayer so that we were able to get some stuff from the Swamp Caves. But yeah, really, really happy with the progress. We've unlocked a lot of chunks, a lot of collection log slots. We've progressed the account pretty well. And just look at this fine-ass man. Amazing. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day.
I'm done. Cut the show.